Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Power Platform Clinic. My name's Duncan. I am the founder of the Norfolk Power Platform User Group. I also co-host this very YouTube channel. I do have my own YouTube channel, which is possibly getting a video soon, so watch out for that. I'm also all over LinkedIn, as well as other various social medias that will accept my face all over it. I am also known as the Power BI kind of guy. I work in a data and applications analyst role at the moment, and formerly a functional consultant at a Microsoft partner. And here is my co-host, Ian.
Thank you very much, Duncan. Yeah, so my name is Ian Tweedie. I host this, co-host it with Duncan, of course, because that's why I'm here. And I also run or co-host the Newcastle user group, which is quite cool. Numbers are growing, so that's really good. Outside of that, I've got a blog called Tech Tweedie. Feel free to check it out. You'll see loads of useful content on there. I also have my Torah.io, which is where I release all my free-to-use, open source developer tools that can be used with the Power Platform. There are currently 8 tools out there that do various different things. Some of them help you do things better. Some of them just solve problems for you. So that's pretty cool. And I suppose in my day job, I'm a senior technical consultant for Capgemini.
So we have got a hangover question from our last episode. We try to fit in too much, and this could also be episode 6.5, but we're going to use it as 7. So how to automatically tag emails for DevOps. And as I hinted into the last episode, it's going to be Power Automate, because it's always Power Automate. So how do we do that, Ian?
Okay, let's have a look at this. Let me grab my whiteboard. Which are you shocked to see the whiteboard again?
No, I'm never shocked to see your whiteboard. I'm in awe of it still. It still gets me every time.
So let's think about when this particular situation comes in handy. So you've got Scrum teams, and you're using a DevOps board, and you're delivering your work on that. Now, from time to time, there'll be people you need to communicate with who sit outside of your Scrum team, and you may need to track that on the board, or you may need to keep the board up to date. So let's say, for instance, you need to request some resources or something like that, and you've got a task, and as part of that task, you've got to request some resources, and you hope those resources come back really quickly. But you don't want to, constantly get your email in and then update the DevOps board. You just want to CC in the DevOps board, so the DevOps board stays up to date with whatever's going on with that task or that issue. So it's for handling things that are off DevOps. And I've come across this situation quite a lot, where not everyone lives on DevOps like us, developer folk. So how can we achieve this? Well, we can do this with Power Automate Flow. It's a brilliant use case for it. And what we're going to do, if we grab a pen, do I want black? Let's go for purple. I'm feeling the purpleness today.
Perfect.
So we can do this when an email is received. And let's pretend I can spell today. It's a hot Saturday evening, so I'm not sure I can spell.
No.
Let's just zoom out. So hang on a minute. Email gets received. How are we going to know what ticket that's for? Because DevOps ticket, they've all just got long numbers. Well, not long numbers, but numbers like 1 to a couple of thousand usually.
Yeah.
Well, there's a really cool feature which is available in Exchange. And it's enabled by default unless your IT administrator has disabled it. So let me just talk through that feature first. If I go up here and we talk about, it's called plus addressing. So what this means is you can do Ian. Helps if I've actually picked a pen now, doesn't it?
Oh, you've got the pointer still.
I know, schoolboy error. So I can do Ian. Clearly, I can't use one of these boards. There we go. Ian plus 1, 2, 3 at whatever your company name's called. So if I look at this is my Microsoft tenant.
Mm-hmm.
I've run out of space, but it's whatever that. Now you can test to see if this works, and actually it's really handy personally when signing up for newsletters and things like that. You can test to see if this works right now. So you can grab your email address at work, and you can put in your standard email address that you have, that bit there. So my email address is usually ian@tweed.technology, and you can just put a +123 on the end. Send an email, see if that comes in. If that comes in and lands, you know it's enabled on your environment. Now that is really powerful, because once you've got that, you can do all kinds of things.
So just to ask a question, do the numbers have any correlation to anything? Does it have to be 1, 2, 3? Can it be any number you pick? Like,
you can put any value in there at all.
Cool.
You know, you could put newsletter 1, 2, 3. So one of the things I use this for personally is all my subscriptions I have that are set up to my regular email account that aren't on like a private Apple ID or anything like that. I have like Ian plus Netflix, Ian plus, you know, whatever. And what it does is it gives you, not only does it give you an extra level of security, no, that is not my Netflix username, but it gives you an extra level of security because it makes your username harder to guess. But also you can then easily route emails around, and you know if someone's sold on your email address.
That was like what I was then thinking of, because if you're then using that specifically when you sign up somewhere, if someone new starts emailing you at Ian@Netflix, then Netflix sold your data. That is a great thing. I honestly never even knew about it. I love this.
Plus addressing's really cool. So it's available in Office 365. It's available in the kind of the consumer model, the Hotmail type experience, and it's also available on Gmail. So plus addressing, and it will be available in other places, but it's really powerful. And it allows you to create on-the-fly aliases. So for instance, if I'm testing Azure B2C, I need to create multiple accounts. I don't need to contact the system administrator going, I need 6 different aliases. I can just create them on the fly.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I'm even that respect. Yeah, so you can literally, I need to test this same thing, but I need to do it for 10 different emails. I'm not going to go and create them or create dummy ones when I can just do my own email address and change the numbers for each one, right? Like that is.
Well, you change the numbers, put words in, put whatever you want, mate.
That's amazing.
It's so cool. So in most environments, it's not disabled. So it's enabled by default in Office 365. If it's disabled in your environment, contact your IT admin and say, look, this is really useful. You know, it's quite handy for IT security. If you use IT security, that's always a good stick to get something enabled. So if you need it, try that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this, and we're going to use this to kind of help us out here. So if we go back to our receiving email, what we're going to do is we're going to use plus addressing.
Mm-hmm.
So what we'll do is we'll have whatever email account is that we're using plus ticket number. At domain. So we're going to have a service account, an email address, a shared mailbox that we can pick up from, and then we're going to do this. Now, we're then going to try and get that data out of there. And we're going to use Copilot in Power Automate to try and get that out of there. We're going to see if it comes up with the same answer when Duncan tries this that it does for me, or that I've worked out quite a long time ago before Copilot was in. We're going to see if it comes up with the same answer. Bit embarrassing if it doesn't, but we'll live dangerously. So what we'll do is so the next step in our thing will be we'll have some kind of compose to get our work item ID. And this will be scope A. And then what we'll also do is we'll have, we want to also process our HTML text. Now what this means is it just means that we're going to make sure we get text out the other end, and we stick text into DevOps because no one wants lots of other rubbish going in. So we're going to make this scope A. And what we're going to call that is that's just like ticket prep. Then if we moved ourselves down, in our next scope, we're going to make a DevOps call. So a HTTP call out to DevOps. And what it does is it's going to put a comment against that ticket with the contents of that email. So we're going to HTTP equal wrong color. And that's going to be our scope B. Does that sound like a plan?
Does.
Should we give it a go?
We should indeed.
Let's get started. Let's go for it, man. Let me stop sharing my screen. If you bring up Power Automate.
Yep.
Put this pen back before I lose it.
Oh no.
Oh, it's.
Has it been misplaced before? Is this a trend?
It's okay when I lose a regular blue pen. It's not okay when I lose a pen that can only write on one board.
Oh yes, and the only pen that can write on that board.
Yeah. I mean, I get really annoyed if I put Biro on there, wouldn't I?
Oh yes. Yep, let's get going. Ian is going to talk me through it and be my guide today. I'm going to have to get rid of this stupid share thing. Get over there. So I've kind of blue-peated this one a little bit here. We've already got the name of the flow in there, and we are going to look for when an email is received. And we are going to go through Office 365 Outlook, and that is when a new email arrives.
That's correct. We don't need to worry about any of the settings for this one.
Awesome.
And then we just do a plus.
Yes. What are we doing? Scope?
We are doing a scope. No, we're doing. Yes, we need to do a scope, don't we?
Yes. We're going to call this try A. And the first step, what was the first step you mentioned? It's not like I've just listened to you.
It's a compose.
It is a compose.
And then we need to rename our compose get ID just to kind of make it make sense. And then if we click on inputs for that compose, we're going to ask Copilot to help us out here. And we're going to see if Copilot is better than me. It might be.
Oh.
So we do FX.
Yes.
Create expression with Copilot.
And what am I going to ask?
Right, let's think about our prompt here. Read the to recipient address.
Well, neither of us can spell today.
And find the number, and then we'll give it some examples. Let's give it an example. Let's see what it comes up with. Quite a long expression. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if we break that down, it's splitting it. Yeah. Well, we've got index of. Yeah. So it's finding the index of that. It's then doing a substring, splitting out the @ symbol. Okay. I think that looks correct. It looks very similar to the one I've got. So let's click OK. Awesome. Let's add that.
Oh, that is sad.
Oh, what happened?
Literally, because if you don't click add, it deletes it all. That's I don't like that. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to the community team. So I'd like it if that actually had some Memory. I'm actually going to add a little bit of failsafe there because people can have numbers in their domain part of their email.
Mm-hmm. We also probably want to cycle through for the email address that begins with a particular email as well. It's tweet.technology, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's create that expression. Let's keep it simple.
It's exactly the same.
Awesome. Let's add that.
Add. Oh, I actually did it this time. Amazing. Oh, so Duncan post is inside of our scope. The next step is
the next step we're going to go on. The next step is we're going to do.
Go on, you go.
The next step is we're going to do send. We're going to do a HTML to text step. So we're doing a conversion step.
Content conversion, which is still in preview.
How's that still in preview?
Good question. So what HTML are we converting?
We are converting the body that we've received.
No, I don't do it this way, do I? Let's come back out of that. Let's go in there. Let's go from body of the message. Okay. Is that done?
Yes, then we've got the next step.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll do is I'll copy and paste this code snippet over, and I'll also release it in a blog post. But this is the endpoint we're trying to hit. So if you add another step, so we're going to add another scope, and then we're going to add a step called send a HTTP request to Azure DevOps. Let's try B. Yeah.
That's the connection name, yeah?
No. Put anything you want in as connection name.
Oh, yeah, I'm naming the connection. I'm being...
It's a hot Saturday night, mate.
It is honestly a really hot Saturday night. And there's
so this needs... Go on.
It goes in that relative URL, doesn't it?
It does. Let's just check if the outputs that you've got is the same as the outputs I've got. I've called it work item ID. So yeah, it's just changed it to get item, get underscore item. Sorry, get underscore ID. That's what we called it, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I mean, what did I actually call it? Yeah, get space ID.
ID.
Still going to give me the question mark?
I should go away in a minute.
Yeah, fair.
And then for the body, let me drop this in for you. There we go.
Shut.
What this is going to do is in the relative URL, if you look, it's got the name of your project. So this is called a tutorial. The project that we're writing to is called tutorials.
Yeah.
It's then using the out-of-the-box APIs endpoints that are available from Azure DevOps. So it's work items. They are a number of the work item and then comments.
Awesome.
To paste in the body, so the body of our request, you need to click on advanced parameters and click on body. Yeah, and then paste it in there. Cool. And once again, it's just see the outputs. Yeah. I like it there.
Fun. Yep.
The method we're going to be using today is post.
Oh, yes.
And then let's give that a save. It does not like that, does it? Maybe this just add it in from the Thunderbolt.
Yes, good shot.
We've lost a slash.
We have.
Oh, that's because there's a trailing space. Click on hover over outputs.
No.
There's a trailing space at the end, the other end.
Oh, pain. Oh, that should be fine as well then. Yeah, that's fine. So then close that, save. Yeah. Right, let me
The relative URL one's wrong now.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, because it's done the training space, yeah.
Save that. Brilliant.
It's still saving. Don't famous last words are still saving. Can't say it's done in a live demo if it's not done. Woo!
Now, if you take us to our DevOps board, which I think you've got open, if you click on that test, and it doesn't matter what kind of ticket. Now, this DevOps board is only been set up in the last hour or so we've only got issue on there. But you can see we've got no comments on there right now. We've got ticket number 1. So, Duncan, if you want to email yourself, I think you've attached it to your email address. Email yourself with a plus address of email number 1, and let's see if it comes through.
Yes. So I'm emailing myself, aren't I?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we're now in emails. I'm going to email myself. So I'm sending it to, and we're going to do this, the plus, and then we're going to do number 1 because we want to reference that first ticket, don't we?
Yeah.
Keep it all in line. I remember what domain I'm actually on today. Sent. Well, I've received the email. I know that. So we're going to test.
No, just come out of there. Just click on the back button, mate.
It's actually run, yeah.
And if you just hit that refresh, because it's a polling trigger, this one. See down below, there's a little refresh icon on the 28-day run history.
Yeah.
Ran. I mean, I'm going to show you how we're going to break it in a minute, but it's ran. So it's got ID number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
output is number 1.
Yeah.
We promised, and now we are delivering.
I mean, if that's how all my projects went, I'd never have started using this.
We'd be millionaires, man. So
we can see our text. Let's see if it's gone onto our DevOps ticket.
Oh my goodness. It's actually
pretty cool, that.
As a comment. That is sensational. So my next question is, what about if we had an image in there? Would that work?
It doesn't like images.
Okay.
And that's to do with the way files are attached to DevOps. And I haven't needed to take it that far, to be fair.
No.
However, we are going to break it. Now, okay. Can you send another email, but can you put my email address in first?
So we have multiple on the...
Because in a real situation, we would have multiple email addresses.
Okay. But just do yours as normal, or do yours with the +1
Mine
as well?
is normal.
Okay.
If you're thinking about you're contacting some external supplier or external resource going, hang on a minute, you said you were going to deliver this thing by X date. It's not being delivered. We need it. We need an update on this because it's currently blocking the team. And you could have 5 or 6 people on that email trail. So let's see if our Power Automate is going to work.
here's where we're doing a live demo, and it's not actually going to show the run, is it?
I mean, it's a polling trigger. Don't know how often it polls. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments.
We've failed.
So why is it broken? Let's have a look.
So it says it here, but negative.
It's been unable to process it. Let's see what get item ID got. So if we scroll down, we can have a look at the inputs and the outputs. Or is it letting us do the inputs and outputs of get item ID?
Nope.
No. Okay. So let's have a look when an item is received. Let's click on that one. The first step.
Yep.
And if we scroll down, we'll have a look at the email address.
Yep. Here's the 2 recipients. Yeah.
So it doesn't understand that string there because it's splitting it, but it's splitting it in the wrong place. So let me take you back to my favorite toy.
We're going back to the whiteboard.
We are going back to the whiteboard. You almost sounded sad there. We're going back to the whiteboard.
Only because I was actually enjoying my part, but no, we'll make it all about you again. Don't worry, and your wonderful whiteboard.
You're so funny, right?
I am.
So get about that stuff up there. We've done that. So let's have a think about this section here. So we've got some emails that have come in, and what we need to do is we need to grab those emails. So we've got a field of data, we've got a string of data, and in there are multiple pieces of information. Now what we need to do is need to turn that string into an array. But before we do that, we need to be able to find our email address in that array. So what we're going to do is going to get that string and we're going to convert it to all caps.
Okay.
And that just means that no matter what anyone's put in, we're able to work out what it is. Does that sound fair?
Sounds good to me.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to split that up and we're going to turn it into an array. And if we think back to what we had on screen there, we need to split it based on a semicolon. So instead of one long string, because we've still got a string at this point, we're going to split it into an array, and that's going to give us a list of variables. Or a list of values, sorry. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to grab that, and we're going to filter that array, and we're going to filter it by what, Duncan? What do you think what value do you think we're going to look for in that array of email addresses?
The plus sign.
We're going to filter it by a value that contains a plus sign. Now, this doesn't work if there's more than one plus sign, but we're going to hope there is only one plus sign at the moment. But if it does fail, that'll be why. But let's assume for today's processes, there's only one plus sign.
Mm-hmm.
We could actually filter. I'm sure we've got some other options, actually. We could filter, instead of filtering for the plus sign, as that, yeah, let's filter for contains Duncan.boing.
Okay.
Or Duncan.boing plus. Let's filter for that. So it's only going to pick out the email address for that. So we're going to filter. Then we will have a single email address left that we can then process through. How does that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Awesome. Right, let's go back to your screen and let's make that happen.
Let's go. So back here, let's click on edit. Let's minimize Ian. Don't need to see any more of his face today. I couldn't resist. And the reason why there was a slight giggle while Ian was at the whiteboard, I called him a wonderful whiteboard wizard because he deserves it. And it made him smile, so that's all that matters. So we are going to put a filter. So we're going to put a filter as part of that get ID.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. We'll put it in further up. We'll put in like a scope A0. So try A0.
And what is going?
And then what you need to do is you need to do a compose. And we're going to grab that email field and we're going to make it all caps. So that you get the FX. Do 2 upper. Just type 2 upper.
Yep.
I mean, you could do lower if you wanted to, but 2 upper, open brackets. Grab some dynamic content. The dynamic content is the to address. And then just hit on add. Awesome. Let's give that composer name.
I've got the same. What do you want? Well, I'll do the same bad name convention. Just stick a 0 on it.
Awesome. Okay, so let's we're then going to split the email. So let's put another compose in. Get that FX button up. Let's do split. Open brackets. And then we need to grab that previous. There we go. Comma at the end. No, inside.
Inside that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Single speech marks. Semicolon. Semicolon.
Oh, another one.
No. That's a colon.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
And then click on add. Awesome. Right, give that one a name. Probably split email. And then we want to put another, we want to grab another step in there. We want to put filter array. Grab the FX on the FX button, mate. Sorry, not the FX button. Grab the Thunderbolt button, the dynamic value.
Yeah.
And we want, the split email. And then current item is what we'll want from the filter array. Click on the Thunderbolt. Should have a current item as an option. Why have we not got a current item? Oh, sorry. It's not. You have to click on. You've got to type it in. It's in the under the FX.
Oh, okay.
It's item, and then brackets.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. My mistake.
That's right.
Ooh.
No.
What?
Well, it told me attachment items. No, it does not like that.
There you go, item.
Yeah, but it's when you add it, it's saying attachment items.
Okay, let's roll with it. Let's see how we go, and then we're gonna filter for your name.
Yep.
And then we'll do starts with or contains. I remember this filter. Yeah, contains. Awesome. Okay. So now we've got that.
We need to amend this, don't we?
We do need to amend this, yeah.
Copilot did it so fantastically for us.
Do you want to try doing it again in Copilot?
No, I can just edit it here.
Yeah, it's probably easier. So we need to swap all the trigger outputs body for the filter array, but we need to grab array value. We need to grab the first array value. Do you want to put another compose in, actually? We'll put another compose in first, just to make it super clear. FX. On the FX one, mate.
Okay, yeah.
First, open brackets. And then dynamic content. And then, yeah, body. And then just click on add. That'll give us the first item that's in that array, which will be your name.
Awesome.
Cool.
So let's
call it email or something like that. And then just select it from the dynamic content. So it'll be trigger outputs all the way to that first comma.
that one, yeah.
Just this side of the comma. Awesome. And then, yeah, we select the email. Cool. And then just copy and paste that all the way through.
Yeah.
Well, we've got an extra Control Z that. Yeah, we've got an extra bracket. No, we don't want that bracket.
Which one? Oh, what was in? Yeah. That's better.
Cool. Right, let's test that with the one that failed.
Oh.
Let's have a look at that email. Let's see what's coming out of the email address. Let's say no output, no inputs, no outputs. Okay, let's see where it went wrong. Go to filter array.
So we got one input, but it gave no output on the filter
That's
array.
not the right email. That's not the right email. Send the email again, because that's the wrong email. Yeah, that's a Power Automate email that's turned up to you in the last 5 minutes.
Oh God. Let's go for. Yeah, give me here. Yep, that email's definitely come through.
And if you click on the back button.
Yeah, I just click edit and then test it again. I was running, yeah, of course. Just sent an email, didn't I?
Hit that refresh. So yeah, that first one is the one that failed. And then we've had an email from Power Automate. Oh, that one's failed. Let's see why. So let's have a look in that try zero. Try A0.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
See if we got the right email.
Okay, so that we've got the inputs right, but the output's nothing.
Oh, filter array. We didn't put your name in capitals.
Oh, we've moved it to upper, haven't we? Obviously.
Mistakes are good, though, because we're only human.
We are only human, and people will make these mistakes. And no matter how many times I've watched a video of someone doing something and try to replicate it exactly, if you tweak it for your own, little things can happen. And it's these bugs fixings that actually get it over and done with. So yeah, fine.
Yeah.
There. Save. Drum roll. Test. Auto. Failure. Oh. We have an output. We have an input and an output on email. And then we have a try.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at DevOps. There.
Oh, we have extra.
How cool is that?
It's pretty cool. Ian did break it. We did break it. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I broke it. I was on typing, but yeah, all the same. That is pretty cool. That is actually.
So you can
cool.
attach stuff to DevOps. Like you can just email trails going between you and support or whoever can be threaded into DevOps now, which is quite nice. I've actually seen someone use DevOps as their service desk, which I'm not overly keen on, but you could do it with something like this.
I've used it as a service desk.
And you've been able to copy users into tickets?
Yeah, but no. Yeah, no. Brain. None of this.
Anyway, pretty cool. I suppose that's the end of episode 7. How did we get to 7 episodes?
It took a while because we kept on being busy and on holiday and stuff, but we're getting there. We've actually recorded 2 in the same week, which is very good for us. Very good. Although we do plan on ramping up a bit, but that's beside the point. Ian was going to give you a flash of his pink cowboy hat. I wonder if he still will. I know I alluded to it in the old LinkedIn world, and everyone enjoyed that one.
It gives me a funny face as well, though.
It does. It gives you the whole foundation look. Oh my god, she looks so smooth. It's weird.
All my wrinkles are gone.
I have one skin tone now. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in for episode 7. We've got a really exciting one coming up for next time, but I will not tease it because we are still confirming some final details for it. But yes, like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, repost it, do whatever you need to do. Or just thank you for being here. Yeah, I'll let Ian talk now.
No, completely the same. Like, subscribe, share. Send us your questions. Really, really quite interested in getting some more questions in. And of course, stay safe.